Hi, welcome back to this channel. I'm so excited to talk to you today about financial freedom. And I really want to talk to you about how you can achieve financial freedoms. Simple key principles that are timeless. Millionaires and billionaires and people who achieved it time and time again have been applying these principles. And look at it like a recipe. Because if you want to cook meat, right? If you want to cook meat right now and you are using the recipe to cook chicken, you are pretty sure that your dining will not be very good. You probably ate something a bit not very tasty. That's the same thing. So I want to suggest you to apply these 5 key principles that people use every single day to achieve financial freedom. And if you are disciplined to apply those, it's impossible not to reach financial freedom at some point. Sometimes it takes just more time, but you will get there. This is what I'm applying every single day, and I'm seeing progress on a monthly basis. Hi, my name is Arthur. After a decade sacrificing a lot for my corporate career, I wanted to create financial freedom and having control to design my life the way I desired. So in this channel, I'm going to share with you what I learned, what I believe and I implement throughout my journey towards freedom. A journey that I started while working full-time and having a family. So I'm going to talk about business, mindset, investing, because those are building blocks to help you create your own freedom. If you want to join this adventure, I want to invite you to do 2 things. First, subscribe to this channel so that you will receive the content that I'm producing every single week. And don't forget to hit the notification clock. And second, like and share this video with people who need to believe they can create their own freedom in their life. So 5 key principles. Principle number 1, you have to live below your means. Simply put, your expenses have to be lower than your income. And if it's not the case, you are probably living on debt or you have loans that you have to reimburse. So what should you do if it's the case that you're living on debt or you have loans that you need to reimburse? So the first thing that you have to look at is your expenses. You have to understand what you're spending your money on and where you're spending your money on, and make that effort to reduce your level of expenses as much as possible. Look at all the options. You have to find ways to reduce your level of expenses. It's so important. Now, it's possible that you've already done a lot, you've already cut a lot, and you're still in that situation where your income is still lower than your expenses, so you feel trapped. And the second option is, how do you increase your income? And this is where, building income streams, let's say alternate income streams on the side of your job, that comes very handy. That's where you have to start being on the offense. What I mean by that is, don't wait for things to happen to you. Go and look for them. And you can start right now. If you want to build new income streams, you can start right now. You type it on Google and you have tons of examples on what you can do. Right? But that's what I did. And I basically started an affiliate marketing business on the side of my job. I was already busy, but because I want to create that financial freedom, I know that I have to create additional income sources so that first I increase my level of income so that I can have more money to invest. And second thing is, I will use basically that income to have the possibility to quit my job. So look at different options. You have affiliate marketing. You can start an online business. You can just look at ways to make money on the side. And there are different many ways, online and offline, and just start looking at that. But live below your means, because this is how you create wealth. That money, that is the difference between your income and your expenses. This is what you use to create actual wealth so that you become financial independent. So it's essential, that first principle, living under your means. Principle number 2, live on a plan. It's important to have a budget for your month. What do you want to expense? What do you plan to spend? Why do you spend on that one? And to stick with it. You have a structure, you have projections, and you know when you deviate from them, and you can measure the deviation and why you deviated from them. And then you can correct the next month. Budget month after month. It's important to stay on track. The second thing about the plan is the short-term goals. What are the goals in 1 year? The goals in 2 years. And always measure your progress toward that goal. It's important because as the personal budget will help you stay on track month after month, that short-term goals will keep you focused. You won't go and buy a car that you love because the commercial was so great if you know what you want to achieve and that car is not coming into that plan. And then you have long-term goals. Same thing, but to think a bit long-term. I want to buy a house in 5 years because I want to rent a house in 5 years. I want to invest in stocks, right? And I want to do it in a monthly basis. And then in 10 years, I want to have 5,000, 10,000 invested in stocks. Those are goals that will keep you focused. So living on a plan, it's important on the day-to-day execution towards financial freedom. Principle 3, pay off all your bad debts and avoid to take additional debt. So what's bad debt? What is good debt? So bad debt is the debt that is costing you money, and good debt is the debt that is bringing you an income. A bad debt is a car. Car payments is bad debt. Get rid of it as soon as possible. Real estate, you buy a house, you rent the house, that's good debt. You take a loan, let's say, to invest in stocks, and the return on that stocks, let's say you invest $10 and you have $15, so it means that the return is $5. And then you took a loan from that, and that loan cost you, let's say, $2. So you gained $5 from that operation. The loan that you took to create it is $2. So 5 minus 2, $3. This is good debt. It's bringing you money. As simple as that. Good debt, bad debt. Eliminate bad debt. Get rid of it and don't take it anymore. And so many people are making that mistake. They buy cars, they buy TV, they buy home appliances. Oh man, there's so many good things. And I understand we're all humans, but try and stay focused and to eliminate that as soon as possible in your life. Then principle 4, save and invest. So once you are able to eliminate the bad debt, how will you do that to eliminate the bad debt? It's basically, you do it by allocating some money towards reimbursing that bad debt. So once that bad debt is gone, that money that you were sending to basically reimburse the bad debt, then you can use it to save. And in terms of saving, it's good to have an emergency plan. Let's say 6 to 9 months of your living expenses. It's good because you put it there, you put it in the bank, it's safe. You can tap into that once you have an emergency all the time. So it's safe in another account, waiting for any emergency. 6 to 9 months, it's possible, right? Then once you have that emergency fund, then you can start investing. And when we talk about investing, there are many different vehicles, but the most, I would say, secure and proven ways to invest and to create wealth. First is real estate investing. You can invest in real estate. There's so many different ways to do it. The second thing is investing in the stock market. So real estate investing, I'm doing. Real estate stock market, I'm doing forex trading, actually. Then you also invest into building a business. I'm also doing that. I'm building my business. You also invest into building a business that will create wealth for yourself in the long term. Those are the three investment vehicles that you can use to create wealth. That happens only when you are able to generate that extra amount of money at the end of each month after you've built your emergency fund. This is why the other principles are so important. The last principle that I want to share with you, it's about mindset. You have to have the right mindset. If you give $1 million to someone who's poor right now, $1 million, in 10 years, not even, maybe even faster, they will get back to where they were. Why? Because they don't have the right mindset. If that person doesn't have the right mindset, they will never have the right habits to create wealth of that money. And they will spend that money the same way they were spending money when they were poor. And at some time, money that doesn't grow is money that fades away. Because you use it, you spend it. So it's vitally important to create that mindset, that wealth mindset. And there are two components to me. The first is positivity. You always have to look at the bright side, look at opportunities. With everything that's happening right now in the world, there's so much negativity around you, on TV, on the internet. So you have to stay away from that. Remove yourself from that negativity. Because in this crisis, people are grabbing opportunities because they have a positive mindset. When there is a problem, it's the opportunity to bring a solution. So business people, when there are problems, those are opportunities. But for negative people, when there is a problem, there is a crisis. So this is how having a positive mindset can actually help you create financial freedom even faster, because you will seek and you will find opportunities that you will not see if you are negative. And the second component of the wealth mindset is educating yourself. Like you're doing right now, you're watching a YouTube video. You can read books, you can listen to audios, you can take courses on how to invest your money, on how to build a business. And those are things that I'm basically doing. So if you're interested, I can actually point you towards what I use as a program to learn how to start a business. And I can also, point you towards a program that I use to learn how to start forex trading with good returns. So you have to buy courses, you have to invest in yourself every single month if you want to create that financial freedom. And it will happen even faster if you keep investing in yourself. So I really want to inspire you to stay positive, control what you're thinking, control your thoughts, because you become what you think about. So if you think about positive things, if you think about that dream, that goal that you have of becoming financially free, you will get there. You will get there. So stay positive, stay focused on your dream. Apply those principles that I just shared with you, and I'm pretty sure you'll make more progress toward those goals. Thank you very much.